Welcome back to another day in the life of a reseller vlog. Today is Wednesday, October 9th. I got a new vlog published to the channel. It's up now. You can watch that. I also been listing into the small store. If you guys watched yesterday's vlog, you know that I photographed some old inventory I had from storage unit cleanouts, and I've been working through some of that inventory this morning. I think I just got 5 listings up into the small store. I also packed up a couple orders that came in overnight into the small store. Let me show you what sold. We sold this dress shirt for $15.04. It's a Pronto Umo gray linen dress shirt, top, short sleeve, large pocket, mans. And there it is, nice linen dress shirt, 15 and change for that one. So let's give a look at this. It's just a basic solid dress shirt. I like to stick to the solid colors. Pronto Umo, not a well-known brand, but quality clothing, and linen always sells well. So we sold that one $15.04 out the door. The other item sold for $8.50. It's a hooded sweatshirt, gray, long sleeve, Victoria Sport, cotton polyester blend. This one sold cheap because it had some stains. You can see it there on the arms. Wait, no, that's a graphic, says Victoria, but looks like it does have some stains, and so it didn't sell for very much money. Probably broke even on that one. But storage unit inventory, like I've said in previous videos, sometimes the quality is not that great. So we got that one out the door though, $8.50 sold. So like I said, I packed those up early this morning, and then I got busy listing into the small store. We got 5 listings up into the small store. Let me show you what we got listed. All right, here's a look at the last 8 listings to go up into the small store. As you can see here, we finished off with some shorts and a couple skirts, and then this morning we got started on the new inventory. I did this lot of beanies, and this morning we continued to do this small Nike dry fit Maclay cross country, it says on it, a drill, a white and gray striped 2-pocket dress shirt, and then a couple polo shirts. On the left is a King Louis red polo, and on the right is a Sport Tech blue polo. So just some basic inventory that I got out of a storage unit a while back. Getting through those stacks of storage unit inventory. Not a lot of profit to be made on that stuff, but we're trying to work through some of that this week, and then we'll get back to buying some fresh inventory, a little bit better stuff to get up into the store. So sometimes that's what you have to do when you buy a storage unit. You got to kind of work through the inventory you got, and that's what we're doing this week. Of course, while I was listing those 5 items, we did have a couple more orders come into the small store. Let's go ahead and take a look at what sold. There you see it, 2 more orders for $23.57 while we were busy working, getting those listings up. $23.57. Let's see what sold. First item sold for $10.86. There, it jumped there for a second. Let's get it back on the screen. There it is, $10.86 for this. What is it? It's an Under Armour, a gray crew neck loose fit t-shirt top, size medium, polyester mans. Just a basic long sleeve Under Armour t-shirt. So there you see it has the Under Armour logo on the chest front there, and it is the loose, does it say heat gear? Yeah, heat gear. There you see it does have a little hole, so that's probably why it sells so cheap. Actually, it says 2 holes in the right sleeve toward the bottom. So would have been a nicer sale if it didn't have those, but somebody is going to overlook those holes, maybe wear as is or patch them up, and get a nice Under Armour shirt for $10 and change. Just a few holes. Looks like something got to it. Maybe some mice in a storage unit. Who knows? The other item sold for $12.71. It's a Star Trek Compendium 1986 20th Anniversary Paperback Reference Book. So it looks like some sort of reference book. This coming from that Star Trek unit I bought in Everett, a storage unit filled with Star Trek collectibles. They had just about every book you could imagine, and we got them all listed. We've been making some steady money off of those books, and they also had some action figures and other stuff, but this was a nice little sale. So I'm going to grab those 2 items, put away the 5 items I listed into inventory, and then I'll give you guys an update on my YouTube channel. I've been doing a little YouTube work this morning, getting some shorts published from Fremont Fridays. We've had a couple shorts take off a little bit, so I'll show you some of that. But first we got to get these orders packed up and the new listings put away. All right, there they are. We got that Star Trek paperback book there on the left, and on the right we got that Under Armour shirt with the hole in the sleeve. And here we got a couple orders, couple shipping labels coming off the printer, ready to put on these orders and send them on their way to the post office. So I'm gonna add those labels to those orders, send them to the tote, and take them to the post office a little bit later. But first, I want to give you guys an update on the YouTube channel, right? Let's take a look. All right, there you see the tote. We got Tuesday's orders in there and a couple from earlier this morning. Let's add a couple more. The Star Trek book and the Under Armour shirt. It's filling up nicely. We're going to take that to the post office a little bit later. But before we get to that, let me give you guys an update on the whole YouTube channel. See how things are doing. I did post some shorts this morning from Fremont Fridays. I clipped up a performance from Web Wavy, kind of a hip-hop artist. They had a bunch of people join them on stage, and they put out a good little show not last summer, summer of 2023 was when I was active out there shooting a lot of Fremont Fridays gigs, and that's what these clips are from. But let's take a look at the channel and see how things are going. All right, channel analytics show us that your channel got 64,135 views the last 28 days. Watch time is up to 459.7 hours. We look at the chart down here, and we had an upswing there, and now we're on the downswing again. So we got to get some fresh content on the channel to get things going again. But we did get some new subscribers. We're up to 767 subscribers, well on our way to that 1,000. We need to get monetized, so we're inching ever closer to that number. And down here you see that the last 48 hours we have 2,157 views, and much of that was from this morning when I posted those shorts. There you see it, we kind of got a skyrocket of views, and part of that was that Web Wavy show. So like I said, I posted some shorts from Fremont Friday's Web Wavy performance. He had a lot of people on stage with him, OG Mambo and D Mikey and others, and some of those clips took off. Let me give you a look at one of them that got over 300 views. Round city with a bad one. Shorty say a nigga everything but average, and I like a pretty lady with some in the land. Who ain't worried about a buzz on that? Like Snoop kids, like shit stupid. Like bitches that don't leave the house like Snoop kids. Squares like Ruby. I got a lot of folks. So there you see that one took off, got over 300 views. OG Mambo to start off there, and then it went to Web Wavy. They put on quite a show. There was another one that took off as well. Let me give you a look. So I've been using Opus Clips to kind of create these shorts and just let the program pull the clips that they think will do well, and they create a little title as well. So I kind of go with the title unless it doesn't make sense, but they've been doing pretty well for me and getting me a lot of new subscribers, just repurposing this content, putting the long form in there, and seeing what kind of shorts Opus Clips creates, and we put that out there into the shorts section, and that leads to a lot of subscribers. So let's see this next one that got over, I think, over 400 views. So here it is. They created the title, Unleashing My New Sound, the Future of Rap. So that's what they called it based on what they saw here, and it seemed to work because it got, I think, 459 views right away. These other rappers cool, so I don't play with them. Fuck you did, and I'm cool now. I don't play with them. Hitting y'all with the new sound. That's the same shit that's in your system. I'm so indiscreet, but you hit this bitch. But I did this shit just to flip the script. Cause y'all what I am picturing, but I'm envisioning in the industry. But you drop it like lies. Somehow you niggas still the kings. It really makes me sick to even think this shit. Preferring bubble rappers in the sickest chance. This can go on. Second longer. Hey, I'm about to run a train. And they talking about a conga. I'm just turning up the cage. So you know I'm feeling stronger than I lick the pay. So there it is, a little taste of Web Wavy's performance from 2023. That was one of the features he had on stage with him there. So they had all kinds of guys on the stage. Sometimes one of the mics goes out and they got to pass the mic around. It's kind of interesting to see how they make it all work there. The Martial Law Band puts that on every summer. That was from 2023, and they have all kinds of fun local talent performing a free summer concert series. I was down there quite a bit, and it's always a good time. So now that you guys got an update on YouTube, let me introduce myself to all you new subscribers. We're putting out all kinds of fun content, not just YouTube, not just eBay. We're putting out some music as well. We've been at it for over a year now, so we got a lot of content kind of sift through, put out there, and let the people see. My name's Brian Kingsbury. I'm a full-time reseller. I've been doing it for over 20 years. I've got 2 eBay stores and over 6,000 items listed, and this channel kind of details the ins and outs of the business, but we let you know about a little other stuff that's going on in my life as well. But what the channel does every morning is we put out this daily vlog, and we tell you what we're listing, what we're buying. Of course, we show you what sold. You saw what sold out of a small store today. You saw what I got listed so far. There's just those 5 listings. We're gonna go ahead and log back into the big store, see if we had any sales to pack up there before we head into town to drop off orders. We've got all of Tuesday's orders as well of what we packed up today in the tote, and we got to drop that off and hopefully get a nice run in as well, and take some time for a little gratitude at Lake Padden. That's kind of always my thing I like to do every other day or so. Get some exercise, get out of the office, and try to think about what you're grateful for. So we'll be doing that a little bit later, but first we got to get into the big store and see what kind of stuff we have to pack up, if anything. All right, just logged into the small store. Looks like we had 4 sales out of the small store today that I gotta go grab and pack up and add to the tote. Let's see what sold. There you see it, 4 sales for $42.17, $42.17 for 4 sales. Let's see what they were. First one sold for $11.75. It's a Van Shabua hooded sweatshirt, woman's small top, long sleeve, solid black. So just a basic black sweatshirt, smaller size. Got this out of a storage unit, so I have very little invested in this one. Kind of an interesting design if you look at it. It has side pockets and a little zipper at an angle there that snaps, I think. So kind of a cool design. We'll get this one shipped out to the customer. Next item sold for $10.29. It's an extra large B&C I Love Germany black sequins cotton women's t-shirt top, short sleeve. As you can see there, it says I Love Germany on the front, but it is a little different because that little graphic is in sequins. Let's see if we can get a shot of it. There it is. It says I Love Germany with all kinds of little sequins. Pretty cool little t-shirt. B&C is the brand, and I think it's just a cotton shirt, so there you go. Next item sold for $9.98. It's a lot of 3 golf gloves and 3 headbands. Franklin, Intech, Craftsman, Seahawks, and Blue were the keywords I used. 3 headbands and 3 golf gloves sold. And finally, for $10.15, we sold this. It's a Scupio 3/4 sleeve owl graphic rayon crewneck sweater top, woman's size medium. So this is actually a sweater and 3/4 sleeve. You can't really tell by the photo here. And of course, it has that owl on the front. Pretty cool little graphic on the front. I'm not a huge fan of owls. So they're kind of nasty little birds in my opinion. Scupio size medium, viscose acrylic blend, but you know, they get a good rep, these owls. You know, they show them on TV eating lollipops and whatnot, but they're really birds of prey, and you got to be a little leery of owls. All right, through the magic of video, there they appear. 4 orders ready for labels. Let's get them printed. All right, there they are, 4 orders, and here come the labels for them. Let's get them printed and add them to the tote. Alright, that tote is almost full. We got 4 more for it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Filled to the top today. So now that we have a tote full of orders, next thing is to drive into town and drop it off. I think that's next. I'm going to get ready, go into town, go to the post office, drop that off, and hopefully get time for a nice run in around Lake Padden. It is getting kind of late and it's getting darker a little bit early, so we got to hustle to get it all done tonight. Let's go. Alright, as you saw, we got those orders dropped off. Next stop, Lake Padden. Let's go. Alright, we made it here to Lake Padden. It's getting dark already, so I think I'm going to hustle, get out there on that trail, get these 2.6 miles in, then come back and hopefully have enough time for a few moments of gratitude. So stick around and let's see what we can see today. Alright, another successful 2.6 around Lake Patton. We got it accomplished. The sun is still out somewhat behind those clouds. We still got a little bit of daylight left, so that's all we can ask for. Was out on that trail. There were a couple fellas running pretty good clip. I went by them on the right hand side. The one on the left swerved right, and the one on the left swerved left. I mean, on the right swerved left. They almost collided into each other. We had a little laugh there on the trail, so glad those guys didn't bump heads, and I was able to get by them without any incident. So that's one of the good things about running. You can all kind of go at your own pace. There's really no pressure. You know, sometimes somebody goes by you, startles you for a moment, and then you settle right back into your pace, and life is good, right? And I move on down the trail at my own clip and doing my own thing. That's kind of the life of a solitary runner out there on the trail. You know, sometimes a couple guys get together and they decide to go on a run together, and they got to kind of abide by each other's own pace, and kind of nice to see some guys out there doing that together, staying healthy, and encouraging each other out there to live that healthy lifestyle out there on the trail. So I guess today I'm grateful that I was able to get everything I wanted to get accomplished done today. I didn't put a lot of pressure on myself. Wednesdays are kind of an off day for me. Tuesdays and Wednesdays I kind of lay low and don't work myself too tough. We make up for it the rest of the week, but we got some work done today. We got our orders packed up, got a few listings into the small store, and we'll go home and hopefully get a few more listings accomplished tonight. We'll see what else happens. You know, maybe some more sales will roll in. We can always put the stores on sale again. That was pretty successful last time I did it. So we got to continue to remember to do that so we can keep those sales flowing in. Keep that cash flow where it needs to be. And of course, this Sunday we have that Snohomish River Run. Always something fun to look forward to, going south and photographing that event for the Snohomish Running Company. So if you haven't signed up for that one, go on the website snohomishRunning.com, sign up and get out there and tackle that race. You know, it's kind of a fun one alongside the river there. Hopefully we get good weather and everybody has a good event. So I guess I'm also grateful for the channel's continued growth. The subscriber count keeps growing, and I'm kind of lucky to have a lot of old content. You know, I put a lot of work in last year, and we got a lot of content we can kind of rely on to clip up and put out there in the short section and really build this subscriber base. And I've noticed that even helps the long form content. Some of my daily vlogs are now getting over 100 views, and so nice to see that growth. That'll really help with the count of view time. You need 4,000 hours, so we got to keep stacking up the views and get that number up there. It's gonna take a while. We're trying to get to 1,000 before the first of the month, 1,000 subscribers, and then that view count will get those 4,000 hours eventually. But nice to see some of those vlogs, these daily vlogs, the day in the life of a reseller vlogs, getting over 100 views. So I didn't think that day would come, but we're eventually there. You know, YouTube is starting to put these videos out to a few more eyes. It looks like, you know, they're seeing that we're being consistent with it, putting them out daily, putting shorts out daily, even some multiple days of long form content. So we're doing everything we need to do in order to grow the channel. It's just a matter of waiting for it to all happen. It takes some time. As you can see, we've been at it for several years now, a couple years at least, and the channel has just slowly grown. We haven't really had anything take off in a major way, so we got a kind of a slow and steady wins the race type of methodology to all this. So sometimes I get up and I watch some, you know, YouTube videos to kind of see how everybody else is doing it. You know, I tend to get on camera and talk really fast, try to get as much in as I can, keep your attention going as long as I can keep it. But there's others that do the opposite. You know, there was a lady this morning I was watching who was just kind of a motivational type of gal. And she has several channels, a cooking channel, and I don't know what else, but she has 3 channels. She's trying to get her 3rd channel monetized. And she was just kind of encouraging folks to, you know, if you're going to start a channel, she's over 50, you know, that you can do it. And she talked really slow, and, you know, she didn't miss a beat. You know, she stayed on topic, and she always had the right words. So maybe that's something to think about, you know. to slow things down a little, talk to you a little bit robotic. I don't know if I could do that, but she did it very well, so I could see why she's become such a success on her channel. But lots of ways to do it. You know, I guess you just gotta be yourself, and people will respect that, and hopefully continue to watch it. So it's starting to get dark out here, and the park closes at dusk, or it's supposed to. So I think I'm gonna call an end to this day in the life of a reseller, but I thank you guys for watching this one. Hopefully you'll be back tomorrow for another one. These come out every day, so hit that subscription button, ring that notification bell, that way you'll be notified every time a new video drops. Thanks for watching this one to the very end. If you could do me a big favor, hit that big thumbs up on your way out, give this one a like, and hopefully we can get a few more views as we move forward. Thanks again, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.